that first nut, dude. What was that like? Was that good? Like, cause you did nut. Cause dude, here's the thing. No one nuts the first time. I don't think
it's pretty good.
I would actually say, even if a dude, I know like for sure women usually don't come the first time they have sex because it's just awkward and awful, whatever. But on a guy's perspective, I didn't come the first time I had sex either, and so it's like, I just think if you do, there's something wrong. Like you're crazy or you have no boundaries at all because there's no way that you could just like first time ever with somebody be like, yeah. I mean, if you can, unless you're with a professional.
I feel like that, like, maybe now.
Yeah.
Like at 27, that might be the way. You know, everyone's really just, they know that they don't want to be in a relationship and they just want to fuck.
For sure.
Then maybe it would happen.
But that's different. But I'm saying if I was like a virgin right now, if I had never had sex before and I came the first time I had sex with somebody, like if the other person was a virgin, right? We're both 25-year-old virgins. Yeah. And we smash and we both come. Something crazy going on, man. Like this fucking, I don't believe in astrology, but like something going on with the stars and the moon because there's no way.
That's
like nobody does.
How you get pussy whipped.
Yeah, that's what
right
I'm saying.
From the get-go.
Well, that's what I know some guys that never had pussy before in their whole life. Like they just never were good with girls. They were never good at talking with girls. And then they get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you never see dude again.
Yeah.
Like they were like that one homie.
It's a crazy game, man. There's a lot of, there's a lack of heart in that whole game. You know what I mean?
Heart in what do you mean?
Like
what do you
just
mean
in the going out and having sex game. You know, you're just going out. Don't get me wrong.
Is that a game that people play?
It sounds very like, I feel like everyone fantasizes about something like that.
For sure,
degree,
dude. That sounds like a cool game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never played. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about like a game.
Yeah, I've never played.
Well, I look at all these weird situations that we go through in life. They're all kind of like their own game. You know?
Yeah.
Like even this podcast right now. It's like this
podcast
weird
game, bro.
Where I'm telling people my deepest, darkest secrets.
Hey, bro, I do it every week, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's,
no, I would tell everyone to their face. That's just it.
I know you would. That's why you would be great for podcasting. Yeah. That's why
I'm really just saving myself from this conversation.
Okay. So okay, wait. You were about to get.
I've talked to my girlfriend's mom.
Yeah. You were about to get into. You were about to say something about. So you think it's there's a lack of heart if people are just like hooking up and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think you really have to like kind of harness more of your ego to live that lifestyle.
To just hook
and
up.
let go of more of your
authentic self.
You know, like you're empathetic. Well, it just seems kind of like a cop-out in a way.
Yeah.
Where you're getting an immediate satisfaction. And don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think any less of anyone.
Yeah.
I just found that I can't really indulge in that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel real to me. It doesn't feel meaningful. It feels like just feels like a wrong move, you know?
Yeah.
Feels like I'll probably regret it somewhere down the line.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm a guilty man.
You feel guilt a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
For stupid shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe you shouldn't feel guilt for that. I don't think you should. I think everyone should be able to go out and have fun.
Isn't that crazy how you can have so much more empathy for other people and less so for yourself? Because I'm like that as well.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm like, you should do that, man. I'm like, I have homies that like men and women that like have gone through like a hoe phase, as people would say online, where like they're just smashing people.
Oh,
and I'm like, yo, do
like,
you, man? And I'm like, or do you, whatever, girl. Like, I'm like, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. If you're having fun and it's consensual and everybody enjoys it, I'm like, I'm not gonna look at you any less.
Absolutely.
But then if I were to do it, I would seriously look at myself as less.
Well, it's like one of those things that I feel like I could do it, and then I know as soon as like I'm in a situation like that, I'd be like, I can't do it.
Because why would you do it? You would be doing it to probably avoid some other things you need to deal with.
Yeah.
You'd be doing it as a distraction.
Well, I'm afraid of hurting people too, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I don't feel like that's like something I really want and I'm only doing it for the sex, and then maybe afterwards they would want more, I would feel really bad about myself.
Yeah. And you just got to have a kid with them.
Yeah, right? And then honestly, my judgment might go awry then.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, well, they want to go out to breakfast or,
yeah.
you know, all those things would come into question. when they shouldn't have to in the beginning, because I could just be like, nope,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't have sex with you, so I don't have to do any of those things.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I've never done that. The like one night stand hookup thing myself either. So like I don't really know.
Yeah,
what
I mean,
that's like.
it's certainly for me. It's certainly fear based too.
For sure.
You know, it's not just.
Yeah, it's not because I'm better. Like I'm not like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just
No, it's
this
certainly
elite person that
fear-based.
only has sex with. It's like no, I'm
Yeah.
like afraid of that for sure. I'm also in a super deep committed relationship at this
Yeah.
point. So like obviously this is all hypothetical. But
Mhm.
like even like when I was even when I wasn't, it's like I just never like how you were saying like like there would be attractive people that would hit on you or were like you kind of like vibe with for a minute, but like they just want to smash. Like there has to be like I have to kind of be playing house in my head with you
Yeah.
to want to sleep with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe you know I don't know. I'm not
I don't
against
really
anything.
Have faith. I don't have faith in that many people either. You know, like
I also think too. You take geometry in high school.
yeah.
Yeah. So you know the transitive law of equality. Yeah. If you have slept with a bum, and then I sleep with you,
You've slept.
I'm
with a
on the
bum.
same level as a bum.
You know what else?
And
works
that's not
by the
fair. That's not
transitive
first off.
property?
I know that's super flawed, and that's not fair because like there are people that make mistakes and whatever, and I'm not gonna hold people to that. But sometimes that pops in my head.
Yeah.
It does.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
But I just don't think it's not fair. It's one of those things where it's like I know that is not fair to think because like that would be like saying
anything is fair to think. Anything is fair to
it's
think.
sure.
And I know that you're often too hard on yourself about shit that you think. And I know that you're just making it clear now because you're saying it out loud.
Yeah.
But that is totally fair to think. Are you kidding me?
Sure, fair to think, but I don't think it's fair to actually apply that standard.
Well,
Like-
what I was going to say, you know what else works by the transitive property?
Okay.
STDs.
That's factual. Yeah.
You know, that's pretty similar to what you just said.
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
I've never had one.
I'm telling you, bro.
I would like to never have one.
After we, yeah.
And I think to some, not that you're a bad person if you have an STD,
Oh no.
but I think to
this
some degree.
Oh no. Say it, bro.
Hey,
Go.
I remember
Go,
in
go,
health
go.
class. I
Go.
remember in health class. My teacher. This is what he tells us. He goes, "Always carry a flashlight with you." And we're like, "What?" And he like let everyone kind of start talking and mumbling. And he's like, "That way, if you're ever having sex in the dark, you can pull out the flashlight and make sure they're clean."
Wow.
Pulled that in our health class.
Holy shit, bro. That's a pro gamer move. Honestly.
Could you imagine if you had a kid, and then that kid got chlamydia, and like you had
Chlamydia
to
is
take him to the
treatable.
doctor?
Yeah, super treatable, but yeah, that would be.
But like if you had to go with him, and then you were also like, I had it a couple times when I was younger too,
Ooh.
like a bonding moment
Ooh.
over chlamydia.
I mean, I guess that would be kind of a sweet moment. That we're kind of doing.
I don't
We're doing
know.
an ad for chlamydia right
It-
now.
I wouldn't want it to be sweet.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't be proud of him for it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty avoidable.
Dude, you know
I feel
my
like
my
STDs
high
are
school had
pretty
like
avoidable.
a clap problem not that long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like right after I got out of high school actually. There was like this whole like 2 grades of it. It was all getting clapped up. Yeah.
I know. That's
Crazy.
like
That's the other thing with dating in a small town, bro. It's like motherfuckers just like they just swap.
yeah.
They just swap.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it's
I honestly wish I had that in me. From the bottom of my heart, I wish that I had that in me.
a chlamydia.
If that's what it takes.
I just, yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, yo, we salute you if you have an STD and are seeking treatment. I hope you're good. I hope it's curable. If it's
Yeah.
not, then we hope you get the medication you need and live a long, healthy life. Yeah, I mean,
I am an insanely judgmental person. I'll admit that.
okay.
Not-
I think,
I'm very judgmental,
yeah.
but I don't let it affect the way that I think or treat people.
Yeah.
But come on, you're gonna fucking lie. Like, who's not judgmental?
But people lie too, man. Like somebody you might think, aren't some STDs? Because that's a thing. Some STDs are like only really passable when you're like flaring up, right? So like you might think, like you might be fucking with somebody a couple of times, like you guys smash, and then like they didn't have fucking no genital warts or
Yeah.
anything, whatever. You thought they
That's
were fine,
another game.
right? And they're fine, and you didn't get anything. But then like you fuck them the next time you see something, you're like, oh, maybe they just fucking razor burn.
this from experience?
No, but I'm just saying that's a real thing that can happen.
Yeah.
And I know people with fucking genital herpes that.
To me, that boils back down to respect.
Well, yeah, you should tell people.
Yeah.
It's like I think there's a law. Is there a law? Can we look that up? There is a law. There is. I'm getting head nods. That counts as looking it up. There's a law. I'm pretty sure that you have to let people know.
Yeah.
Because that's fucked up.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing that I feel like I don't have to worry about.
Can you get it if you do anal though, or no? You think you can get it if you do anal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I know.
That's fair. I'm just thinking, just trying to help these people that might have STDs or not have STDs.
I just feel like anal would be a little bit dirtier.
Yeah.
Than regular.
Well, maybe if all the action's over here,
on
the front side and I'm on the back side, I might be able to it's like taking a detour.
Yeah. Like maybe one part of your body can have the disease and the other parts.
Well, it's like a rash, right?
Yeah, it's got to spread.
If you got a rash on your arm,
the logic.
You could still get a blowjob and not give that person a rash.
That's the logic.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah. So think about that, guys, next time before you get into that. But yeah, I don't even know how we got here. How did we get here? That's what Kaylin always says.
Can I have a beer?
Yeah, you can have a beer. Mike, can you get him a beer?
Could you give me a beer, Mike?
Yeah, come on, Mike. Get him a beer.
Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.